A few days ago, William Ruto told Kenyans that nobody can stop him. He is unstoppable. And those remarks have been drawing a lot of criticism across the board. Let's listen to Jack Wamboka, Bumula Member of Parliament, before we continue. That's Jack Wamboka, Bumula Member of Parliament. And Wamboka has been among some leaders who have been speaking truth to power, and that should be commended because a whooping majority of the so-called elected leaders have coiled their tails, are now hero-worshipping William Ruto and his government. So such brave leaders should be commended, for they are doing what Kenyans elected them to do. They are oversighting the national government. When William Ruto says he is unstoppable, what actually does William Ruto mean? I want us to dig deep into that for Kenyans to understand why Ruto is making those remarks and what actions Kenyans should now take. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's continue. When Ruto says he's unstoppable, he simply means Kenyans cannot stop him on the streets or at the ballot. He also means the courts cannot stop him, parliament cannot stop him, the so-called independent institutions cannot stop him. That's what William Ruto means when he says he is unstoppable. Is it really true that he is unstoppable? That's a false notion William Ruto has created of himself. If Kenyans today decide to stop William Ruto on the streets or at the ballot, they will succeed. And I'm saying they will succeed because as long as William Ruto goes against the constitution, then he can easily be stopped. The constitution allows Kenyans to protest and to demonstrate. If Kenyans exercise those rights properly, they can't stop William Ruto. If Kenyans across board, irrespective of their ethnic or political affiliations, all turn out at the ballot to reject William Ruto, the rejection will be so overwhelming that William Ruto will not be able to stop or to thwart that. If Kenyans across board, and I'm saying that because listening to Kenyans in the Rift Valley, on the mountain and across the country, Kenyans are not happy with William Ruto. 77% of Kenya Kwanza supporters are not happy with William Ruto. And I'm saying that because a survey was done recently that showed 77% of Kenya Kwanza supporters are of a very strong opinion that they were better economically in Uhuru Kenyatta's government than they are in William Ruto's government. So even Kenya Kwanza supporters are not happy with William Ruto. And if they can turn that unhappiness into serious business of rejecting William Ruto at the ballot, William Ruto will be stopped. So William Ruto is naively thinking that already he has the mountain support and the Kalenjin support. He assumes that he has a majority of support in those two areas. And that's why he's saying it can't be stopped. It can be stopped if Kenyans in those areas wake up to the reality that they have a lying president, a president who will never deliver. So if those two areas decide, William Ruto can be stopped. If the two areas do not make a decision to stop William Ruto, the 6 regions that rejected William Ruto in last year's presidential election can stop William Ruto by turning out in their millions on the streets or at the ballot to stop William Ruto. If they do that, irrespective of what the two regions will do, William Ruto will still be stopped. And I'm saying that because in last year's presidential election, Ruto did confuse a good majority in the 6 regions. Even though a majority in the 6 regions rejected him, he still managed some substantial support in the 6 regions. If the 6 regions are angry enough, they can say enough is enough. They can stop William Ruto without even the input of the 2 regions that supported William Ruto. That's one thing Kenyans should know. So Kenyans should actually know they have the powers to stop William Ruto. Ruto is trying to peddle the propaganda to actually scare Kenyans, for Kenyans to lose hope, to see this man can't be stopped. He can't be stopped. And to our courts, the weakest link in our judiciary, in my honest opinion, is the apex court. That's the Supreme Court. Our judiciary is not all about the Supreme Court. The lower courts can still stop William Ruto, and William Ruto can be stopped even though you think he has already taken hostage the judiciary. The lower courts can still stop him by following the law as it is without allowing themselves to be intimidated. So Ruto can still be stopped. Parliament. It's a fact he has compromised a majority of these elected leaders. But the few are still left. I strongly believe their voices can still be heard and they can still paralyze operations in the National Assembly and in the Senate if only they are serious and they want to stop William Ruto. They can still stop William Samoei Ruto. Same to the independent institutions. So as long as Ruto is going against the law, he can still be stopped because the ultimate power lies with the people. The ultimate power lies with the people. And as the ground becomes very hostile, the judiciary will toe the line, parliament will toe the line, and these so-called independent institutions will also toe the line. So the ultimate say is with the people. If the people are angry enough with William Ruto, all these other institutions will just toe the line. So it's upon Kenyans to be serious, to say enough is enough. And they can only say that successfully through the Constitution. The Constitution allows Kenyans to demonstrate, to protest. The Constitution also allows Kenyans to remove William Ruto at the ballot. So Ruto is just talking out of ignorance. He assumes that he has compromised everything. And Kenyans should now understand how William Ruto is taking them very cheaply. They should reject that kind of a treatment. William Ruto is treating them as very cheap individuals who don't know anything. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Any person who may want to support our forum, contact me through that number below. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.